Hey YouTube land, Mfcarlane sir, just doing a quick video update of the McFarlane Primaris Intercessor Artist Proof figure that I have. So here in front is the one in the box. Still haven't opened it. It's been a while since I opened it. But for the reveal, here is the one I painted up. So I basically disassembled the entire guy and used pretty much all Citadel paints on this guy, except for the only exceptions for the paints is the clear coat that I used on it. I used a spray, I think it's Plasticoat spray matte varnish, and I also used Humbrol matte coat as well, just to give an extra pop on it. And so here it is in all its glory. He's not fully finished. I'm not going to weather him. I have seen tons of people do some really amazing work with these guys and do weathering on them. I want this guy kind of more stock, close to the retail one, because I wanted him to match up with the other intercessors that I have, this is one of the ones I just repainted the helmet, fixed up the shoulder icon so it doesn't have the red skull on it for the sergeant, and the same with the back one. I also removed the shoulder bit and used green stuff to fill it in. It's not the best job. It's probably more visible on screen than in person, but I wanted to have at least a couple of plain assault marines, which are basically these guys. They still have the shoulder piece, or sorry, this gauntlet piece, but they have the bolt pistol, heavy bolt pistol, and chainsword. So I didn't do any touch up on those. I have seen a few people repaint the chainsword with the red, kind of the more standard red. They've gone to town on the blue ones, even making the ultramarine one look even more better than the stock paint one. But less of that and more in this guy. So basically all I did, I did put a bit of black wash in the knee pads and just gave it a little black wash around certain areas. For the most part, he's just sprayed with McFarlane blue, which is the basic ultramarine blue, and then any areas that I missed I touched up. Before I reassembled them, I sprayed it over with Plasticoat, the matte varnish. I used lead belcher just for the metal pieces. I have a really old ink called Armor Wash. It's one of Citadel's really old ones. I repainted, I put that into the recesses on the vents. For the brown, instead of going with the black that the standard retail one has, the McFarlane retail one, I just used Mfcarlane brown for the pockets. And then a few areas, like just here on the hands and on the inside of the hands on the open palm, I just used Chaos Black. Or sorry, it's not Chaos Black, it's now Abaddon Black, which is the old Chaos Black. And for the gold, I used a mix of Retributor Armor for the base, and then I just put Liberator Gold over that. And for the eye vents, or so the eye lenses, I didn't go too overboard on it. I just kept it fairly simple. I gave a base coat of Mephiston red, and then just over that, when it was dry, I gave a coat of Red Sun's, or Evil Sun's red. So not too much detailing. The I didn't put any writing on the purity seal. For the red on the purity seal, I pretty much did the same thing as I did with the lenses. I just used a base of Mephiston red, then I just put a small few highlights of the Evil Sun's red over it. And for the gold on this, I just left it the Retributor Armor. I didn't put any highlight on it. And I gave a few, I'm not sure if it's picking up, but I did a few kind of panel lines on the bolt rifle with the silver, just around the edges where it would be worn. And again, just used Mfcarlane brown again on the handle, so I didn't go too overboard. The other paint that I did use is for these little bits, like the scope. I used I painted it with a green, which was not scorpion green, it's actually a Vallejo green. It's like a really bright neon green, and then over that I used a Humbrol green wash, or not green wash, but it's clear green. And I did the same with the red on this. Instead of painting red underneath, I just put Humbrol clear red over it for the kind of the targeter. So I didn't do too much on that. So this one was just a see how they are built, see how they, you know, how best to paint them to avoid getting paint rubs. So far I haven't had too much issue with paint rubs on this guy since I put them together. For the shoulder icon, I basically I went a little bit old school on it. I used some baking paper. I sketched out a copy of the one on the painted ultramarines, and then I put that onto masking tape. I reversed it and then rubbed the back of it so the indentation went on the masking tape. Drew it out then with pencil, put it up onto the, used it on the as a stencil onto the figure's shoulder, then hand painted it in. So I used the base of, it's an older Citadel paint, but it's called Administratum Grey, I think it is. I'm not sure. It was one of the foundation paints. It's like an off-white grey. I use it for a lot of stuff, and then I built up with ceramic white. So I did that. I probably need an extra coat on it. It looks a little washy at the moment, so I'll probably do an extra wash coat. And then for the tactical symbol, which I haven't done yet, I'm going to have to either make another stencil. I need to sketch out how big it should be. I haven't done it yet. And so I said he's not completely finished. He's just missing that. What I will probably do is take one of the transfers once the tactical symbol, like this arrow, is put on. Take one of these old numerals. I think I might have larger ones that came with the vehicle transfers, and just be able to put it in, because if you notice on these ones they have the I think they're the chapter or company icons, if I remember correctly. So I will do that on the tactical one as well once I have them done. So overall, he's pretty good. Hopefully I haven't gone too waffled on too much on this guy. As I said, I haven't had too much issues with joints. I can move the joints easily enough without any paint rub. I haven't gone into too extreme poses with him, but overall I quite enjoyed how he turned out. The blue is a slight bit different than the one on the actual McFarlane release, but it's very close and you wouldn't really notice it though. There you go guys, a quick video update for the Primaris Artist Proof Marine. And there is a cool Facebook page as well for people who customizing these, so I will link that in the description below, so you can request to join up and see if you get some inspiration if you intend to do one of these guys yourself. It will also give you some tips and hints on how to disassemble, prepare the guys marines for painting. And so far I haven't seen any artist proof Necrons done yet, or anyone touch Necrons, but there probably will be some on that page as well at some point. So there you go guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video review, or not video review, this quick video update on my painted marine. And I hope you enjoyed it, and as I say in my videos, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Cheers guys.